It's funny because we are now at the 25th anniversary of Next Generation, which that's incredible, a quarter of a century since they started that show. And it's very interesting because I was in Calgary, in Canada, where they had all the Next Generation actors on stage together for the first time since they worked together. And it was quite amazing to be able to see all of them there. And I got on stage in the beginning to talk about my experience with Next Generation. And I said, I have to thank Next Generation for me getting the job of Ensign Kim on Voyager is all because of Next Generation. And the fans are looking at me like, oh, why? Why is this? And I say because when Next Generation was on television in the United States, I was in university in the United States at the time. So season 1, the first year of Next Generation, I turned on the TV to watch Next Generation because I'm always a fan of science fiction, always, right? So I turn it on and I'm watching and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is bad. This is the worst science fiction I've ever seen in my life. The episode was called Code of Honor. Code of Honor is agreed upon by all producers and writers of Star Trek to be the worst written episode of all Star Trek episodes in the history of Star Trek. Code of Honor, the Enterprise, they come down on a planet, and the planet is all black people wearing turbans on their head, okay? The script was horrible, the writing, everything. The very first scene, you see the away team, they come down to the planet. It's Picard, it's Tasha Yar, you know, it's maybe number 1 is with them too. And the aliens come up and one of the aliens walks towards Captain Picard to hand him a gift. As he hands it to him, Tasha Yar grabs his hand and flips him on the floor like that. Now he's on the floor. And this alien said, but it was a gift. And then Patrick Stewart, Picard looks at him, he goes, I'm sorry. That was my security chief. And then the man on the floor, the alien, looks up and he says, your security chief is a woman? So I thought, this is nicht gut. No, this was crap. This was complete scheisse. Okay, so I was like, what the hell? So I watched this whole episode, it finishes, and I go, oh, it's horrible. So 6 months later, I'm turning on Next Generation. I said, I give it another chance, second chance. I turn on the TV, and it is a rerun of Code of Honor. Again, they show the same Folga, the same episode. So then, 1.5 years later, I turned on Next Generation, and the same episode, Code of Honor, again. 3 times I tried to watch. So then I think, maybe God, somebody is telling me, do not watch Next Generation. And this was important, because if I saw any other episode, any other Folga of Next Generation, I would have been a big fan. And this would have affected my audition for Voyager. I would have thought, oh, I'm so nervous. But because I never became a fan of Next Generation early in my life, I was able to get the role of Ensign Kim on Voyager. So, yeah, it's kind of a cool story if you think of that. Yeah.